Hello students, in this session of chapter number 12, that is biotechnology, we are going to learn regarding the next advantage of genetically modified food plants, that is plants as factories or plants as bioreactors. Now by genetic engineering, transgenic plants are produced, and from these transgenic plants different useful products are obtained. Hence plants are called as factories or bioreactors. Now different products like biochemicals are obtained from these genetically modified plants. Now biochemicals like starch, sugar, then lipids and proteins are obtained from the transgenic plant. Similarly, the biopharmaceuticals like hormones. Now you know that hormones are essential for complete normal and healthy growth. So different types of hormones are produced from the transgenic plants. Human growth hormones are produced by inserting the gene for a particular hormone in the DNA of the chloroplast in tobacco plants, and from these plants different kinds of hormones are obtained. Then different kinds of antibodies are also obtained from the plant. Then humanized antibodies against the infection like HIV, then herpes simplex viruses are obtained from transgenic plants. Then different types of vaccines, they may be edible vaccines. Then different kinds of medicines and different kinds of enzymes are obtained from transgenic plant. Then transgenic plants are used to produce different types of chemicals like perfumes, then adhesive compounds which are used in different purposes. Then transgenic plants are produced by inserting the gene or oil encoding gene from marine algae to produce oil which are similar to that of the cod liver oil. Then transgenic plants are used to produce different kinds of lubricants which are used in industries. Then a plastic called as biodegradable plastic can be prepared by using transgenic plants. Now biodegradable plastic means it can undergo the process of decomposition or it can be destroyed completely. Then renewable energy crops are produced by genetic engineering to replace fossil fuels. That means biofuel can be obtained from the transgenic plants. Then a super glue or a glue called as super glue is produced by inserting the gene in tobacco plant, and this super glue is used in different kinds of surgeries for tissue and body repairing process. Then plants are used as edible vaccines. We have already discussed regarding different kinds of edible vaccines. That means vaccine producing gene is introduced in plant, and the plants or the plant parts, when consumed, they act like a vaccine. Similarly, transgenic plants are used to produce anti-malarial drug, that is artemisinin. Then genetically engineered opium poppy is used to produce a powerful pain reliever. So plants or the transgenic plants are produced by genetic engineering to get different useful products. Hence, these transgenic plants are called as bioreactors or they are called as factories. Then the next advantage of genetically modified food plant is the production of transgenic plants. Now transgenic plants are produced by introducing a desired gene in the plants. Then transgenic plants are produced which produce edible vaccines. Now edible vaccines means a suitable or a desired gene is introduced in different plants, and these plants are used as, or their plant parts are used as food material by animals and human being, and the vaccines are delivered in the body of animal or human being. So different transgenic vaccine producing plants are produced like potatoes, then tomatoes, bananas, soybeans, alfalfa and cereals. So it is one of the advantage to deliver the desired vaccine in animals. Then the next topic is transgenic animals. Now transgenic animals are produced by the deliberate modification of genome in their germ cell, and germ cells like sperms, then eggs are used. In transgenic plants, foreign DNA is introduced by using a recombinant DNA technology. Now it involves the cloning of desired gene and introduction of it into fertilized eggs. That means the desired gene is introduced in a suitable cloning vector and its clones are produced, and the desired genes are introduced into fertilized eggs. Then successful implantation of the egg is carried into a receptive female, and when the new progeny is obtained, it shows the presence of cloned genes. That means such progeny carries the desired gene, and in this way, by using recombinant DNA technology, transgenic animals are produced. Now there are different examples of the animals which are produced like mice, then rabbits, pigs, sheep, cows, fowls, fish. So these animals are produced, or transgenic animals are produced by using recombinant DNA technology. Then transgenic animals have scientific values. Now transgenic mice are prepared or produced and are used to identify the functions of specific factor through the expression of modified gene. That means the transgenic mice are used to study the effect of different factors, and these factors are produced due to the expression of modified gene. Similarly, transgenic animals are designed in such a way that they are used to study the contribution of gene to the development of a particular disease. That means the different transgenic animals are studied for the effect of gene or the contribution of gene in the development of different kinds of diseases. The different kinds of diseases are investigated by using transgenic animals. Now the diseases which are investigated are like cancer, then cystic fibrosis, then different kinds of diseases like hemophilia. So these are all the different kinds of diseases which are studied or investigated by using transgenic animals. Similarly, transgenic animals have commercial importance or they have commercial value. Now, transgenic cattle are used to produce human therapeutic proteins in their milk, and these proteins are like lactoferrin, then human serum albumin. So, transgenic cattle are produced so as their milk contain the important proteins like lactoferrin, then human serum albumin. Then transgenic sheep are produced to get better quality and quantity of wool. That means by transgenic sheep, the quality of wool as well as its quantity is increased. Then different genetically engineered hormones are produced which increase the milk yield as well as meat production. Then animals are introduced with certain genes, or transgenic animals are produced, and they are used in the technique of xenografting. Now, xenografting means it is the transplantation of organs from one species to another species. So, for such organ transplantation, transgenic animals are produced and they are used in xenografting. Different transgenic animals were produced for commercial use, and some transgenic animals were produced to investigate the different types of diseases. So, the scientist called as Philip Leader of USA produced a transgenic mouse model for the investigation or for investigating breast cancer. So, transgenic animals are used in cancer research. So, Philip Leader produced a transgenic mouse model to investigate breast cancer. For this purpose, he introduced oncogene in mice. Now, oncogene means the gene which cause cancer or the gene which lead to the disease cancer is called as oncogenes. Then oncogenes, that is MYC and RAS, were analyzed if they lead or if they produce breast cancer. So, different types of transgenic animals are produced and then they are used to investigate different kinds of diseases. So, transgenic mouse model was produced to investigate breast cancer. Then different kinds of transgenic farm animals are produced. Now, these transgenic farm animals are produced by gene modification in the germ cells. So, these transgenic farm animals are developed for the benefit of mankind or human being. For example, a Holstein cow, a transgenic cow is developed which produces about maximum 8,000 to 10,000 liters of milk per year. Then modified hen lays about 250 eggs per year. So, such different animals are modified for the benefit of mankind. Then there are different objectives for improved animal breeding programs with the help of gene transfer technology. That means the animals or transgenic animals produced by gene transfer technology are useful and they are having high efficiency of meat production. Then the quality of meat is improved. Similarly, there is improvement in the quality as well as quantity of milk. Then egg production increases due to such modified hens. Then the quantity of wool as well as its quality is improved. Then different pharmaceuticals and biologicals are produced at low production cost with the help of this transgenic animals, as well as different animals which are modified are having disease resistance capacity so that they can survive for a longer period. So these are the different objectives of developing transgenic farm animals for the welfare as well as for the benefit of mankind. Then the next topic is transgenic cattle for food production. Now transgenic cattle are produced for different purposes, like production of food, that means we get milk from these cattle. Then production of human therapeutic proteins, that means these proteins are used to treat different kinds of diseases. Then transgenic cattle are engineered with the gene encoding, that is for the protein bovine beta or kappa casein. So additional copies of these genes which encode these proteins are introduced in transgenic cattle. Then human lactoferrin, then human alpha lactoalbumin, then human serum albumin. These proteins are expressed in the milk of transgenic cow. Then a factor called as factor 9 is produced by the transgenic cattle and which is used in the treatment of hemophilia. That means it contains the protein that is thromboplastin, which helps in blood clotting. So the factor 9 which is present or the milk of the cow produce the factor 9 which is used in the treatment of hemophilia. Similarly, the different human antibodies produced by transgenic cow are used in the treatment of different infectious diseases. Similarly, these human antibodies are used in the treatment of cancer. Then they are used in transplanted organ rejection. Sometimes when the organs are transplanted, now you know that there are different organs which can be transplanted. So when such organ is transplanted, the organ may be rejected by the body. So to prevent the rejection of such transplanted organ by the body, human antibodies are useful. Then human antibodies are used as antitoxins. That means they eliminate the effect of toxic substances. So transgenic cattle are produced for the production of milk as well as production of different kinds of human therapeutic proteins.